Why I call my F250 Frankenstein? Well, let's go over it. The front bumper is from a junkyard truck I spent $100 on. And then I added all around the headlights, grill. I added the not rebar, the L-stock steel, the chain, the mesh, tow hooks, headlights. It's from a, never really got the year, but it was a big old box truck, something like you would see UPS using. So that's one truck part that's not for this truck. I got a 97 F250 Dana 60 for my front axle. Four-wheel drive does work. It's got a 91 F150 hood. It's got a 1990 F150 grill, right here that I just shook. The hood is, originally blue underneath all the black from the old truck. The rims are from an 05 E-Series van, E250. The chrome, metal, curb cruncher, as we call them, are from a Chevy pickup. The mirrors are from a what was it, a 90 or an 89 F150. The doors are from 95 F150, as you can tell. This goes straight as the 80s went all the way around. Steering column is out of an earlier 80s Ford. Don't really know what year, but it's not stock for this year. I got a CB radio out of a 1973 Dodge 2500. I got, let's see, is there anything else in this cab that's not stock? These are for a boat, cup holders, so those are not for this truck. Those are from a boat I got out of a yard. These are from a 1975 GMC 2500 pickup I got out of the junkyard. This is from a buddy of mine's old truck. It was a 90 F250, just like mine, except his was green. I didn't paint these, but that was green. The bed is from a 90s F150. You could tell the different color in there. It was like this dark blue and tan color. You can see the tan there. That color. This was the color of the bed. It's got like a 89 rear end. I had the rear end changed 2 years ago. This cap is from a 92 F150. I got an 88 Bronco tank for extra fuel consumption I put on. This trailer hitch system is from a 99 F250 I put on. This is from a 90s truck, the spare wheel, which counts all its own. It's not the same as those because I got it differently from a different truck itself. A Bronco spare tire holder, obviously. That's from a military Humvee. It's a tool holder. It goes underneath the front of it, I believe, stock. So that's another truck part from a different truck, a military truck, GM product. I'm trying to think what else is not stock. The rear bumper is not from this truck either. The rear bumper is from the same truck I got the bed from. the rear bumper is from the 90 F250 as well. What else makes my truck Frankenstein? There we go. We got a 96 F250 hood spring that I just replaced last week, actually. I got an aftermarket radiator, but that was bought brand new, so that doesn't count. This headlight is, I think, the newer headlight. That headlight looks old as shit. This headlight's from a different truck out of a junkyard. 351 Windsor. Just doesn't really look it now, but it was just rebuilt last year. The engine was out. They had to replace the heads, and they replaced a lot of gaskets and a lot of seals, and they went over the whole engine for me. Here you can see more of the blue hood. Yep, I got, this was $50 off of Amazon, but the only reason it's called Frankenstein, and that broke on me, so now those are kind of like stitch marks, are just variant body parts. These I didn't buy from the store. If I did, they wouldn't count, but the reason I count these lights is because they were put on my buddy's 93 Jeep. And technically, since they were part of that Jeep, and they came from that Jeep, I count them. You can fight with me, but it's my truck, not yours. So, yeah, Frankenstein. Got new rear leaf springs. Fucking got a lot of money put in this thing. So, I mean, if someone really wants to tally up, or maybe I'll tally up, but all the different truck parts put into this old Ford. The only thing that I believe is original to the truck is the seats, cab, which isn't pretty, New York, rust, dash. The radio's not stock. I did that. And besides maybe the frame. So frame, engine block, cab, interior of the cab. This is even new. I replaced this. Yeah, Frankenstein, 1988 Ford F250. With a whole bunch of donor parts to keep her alive. I'll start it up for you. I just recently, to cut down the noise, put a muffler on the bitch and dual, side pipes, because there's so much going on where the axle is. I couldn't truly get it to where it would be true duals out the back. Smoke coming out of the tailpipe. Yeah, so this is the Frankenstein of Fords. Over there are the chrome horns on top are for a boat. I got those out of the same boat I got the door cup holders for. And the bottom one is from just a truck I found in the yard. It wasn't even attached to a truck. It was sitting in the. It was actually sitting on the seat of the 80 or 75 GMC truck I got these bad boys from. So, same truck, but still, not for that truck. It was probably for a big old dump truck. But Frankenstein, nonetheless. Not a pretty truck, but holy shit, it runs good after everything I've done. The transmission's been replaced in March of 2018. Go underneath. Gas tank was new in 2016. So yeah, a lot going on. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Frankenstein. Or